So Gemini, your reading is very golden. I have to say it's very yellow. I'm getting this warmth from this reading. So I do think that this month should be very positive for you. What I see here is that some of you are putting some extraordinary effort into something. And so that's the core energy with the Chariot, and I have the Hierophant or the Pope as a confirming energy. So these are both major arcana. So your core energy are both major arcana cards, which means that this month might be somewhat important in a way that pay attention where your energy is going or what it is that you're really trying hard to accomplish. Now, with the Pope, you do have the blessing from the universe. But it is also a connection to maybe a large group of people, like an institution, a corporation, or some kind of society. So this extraordinary effort you putting in, this could be because you're fighting for something or you're trying to get ahead in connection to something. In your recent past, you had with the King of Cups. So this is normally represents unconditional love and a possible connection to a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this also tells me that what's influencing you here today or this month, in the month of November, is everything that King of Cups represents. So your business skills, your relationship skills, even your intuition possibly. Do you have gut feeling about something? Can you feel yourself through a certain situation? To your significant other, your marital partner, or even your father. So maybe these people are, or some kind of a higher standing, who is possibly a lawyer or a businessman or businesswoman. So these people might be somewhat important for you in the month of November. And then going forward with the Three of Wands in reverse, the suggestion is that maybe this extraordinary effort that you're putting in, or it seems like you're almost at war with something or someone, like you're trying so hard. You do have the energy of a winner, but it's also an energy of a warrior. The suggestion going forward is that maybe you should focus on less things, like maybe weed out certain plans or projects or even relationships. Three of Wands is normally it's an energy of growth, creativity, just multitasking, busyness, multiple relationships, multiple projects. Now when this is in reverse, there is a need to slow down or narrow down your focus, or even if this once was adversity, then this means you're coming out of this adversity. So maybe this extraordinary effort you're putting in is and this is what I actually see, that many of you just recently somehow you reorganized your life. There was a major change or something changed with your foundation. And so the suggestion is that going forward, this will be even more crystal clear, because maybe certain relationships will disappear, certain people will disappear from your life, certain projects or ideas you might abandon. So you will narrow down your focus. And so to help you with this, there could be a Cancer and a Taurus that you might actually be dealing with in the month of November. When it comes to your foundation with the Four of Pentacles, this is what I'm operating from. And so this is also a card of power. So material power or financial power or anything tangible. It's almost like maybe maybe recently many of you went through some kind of growth spur, or like there were many changes, and so do not take this extraordinary energy and effort to get to all just the material or the tangible things, because you actually might be losing emotional support of your loved ones. When it comes to your thoughts or the way you will think, Gemini, with the Ace of Wands, this is very similar here. I think you have a very clear message here that you might be realizing that some of your plans you have to scrap some of them. Like they're not, you can make them happen. Now, aces are usually beginnings. Now, when this is in reverse, this tells me that there is no new beginning possible at this moment, at this time. And I would say that possibly it is because you're still busy with the aftermath, or with the recent changes, or some kind of change or restructuring in your life. On the other note, so you will realize that you have to narrow down your focus or maybe change certain direction. And so this is already, it's on your mind. You do realize that recently. But there is also a connection to good life, or to all the best thing that life, animals, and you appreciate beauty. And definitely there is, Nine of Pentacles is almost the highest you can go on a pentacle scale. So there is prosperity around you, and people see this. So pay attention to that. Maybe this is why you have to focus. You're focusing too much on other things, and maybe you just have to narrow down or weed out certain plans that are not achievable, or at least not right now. And when it comes to your environment, so your loved ones, your family, your friends, your work environment, so there might be a message coming in, or a person, a messenger. This person would be of an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or it has, so basically the message has to do with, again, things of a material nature, or things that are tangible or important relationships, your work, your career, your money situation. For the younger of you, this might mean that this is an application to university or certain school. This is all about focusing on your money-making capabilities, or focusing on your skills today to improve your skills that will bring the future prosperity. Will help you with as I said, either there might be a job offer for some of you, or there might be an application or some kind of skill building or improvement, focusing on the future prosperity. And for those of you that have children, this means that there is definitely a focus on your child or on your children, on their future education. Or simply there just might be this very, very enjoyable, very youthful energy coming in. When it comes to your hopes and fears, with the lovely Queen of Pentacles here, this is very nice to see as your hope. So you hope to have everything under control, to be organized, to be prosperous, to be loving, caring, able to run a family, able to run a business. So this is a person who is very, very capable and very down to earth. another connection possibly to an earth sign person. So you have this earth energy, earth element here. You have a lot of pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half of your reading is pentacles. So Gemini, November definitely is the month to focus on practicing too much. Don't analyze. Don't dream about new things, or this is all about the doing, the practical things, paying the bills, or focusing on career, taking care of kids, family, business. This is great month to focus on your financial prosperity. So investment, or well, first of all, savings. This is here as your foundation is savings. You're basically claiming what's yours, and you're holding tight to it. It just, again, the suggestion is do not hold too tight, because there's always two sides of each coin. But overall, you have this very warm, very golden reading. I have very good feeling from this. Now, I just had an idea that maybe some of you it would be good for you to go in the sun to get that vitamin D, or you need warmth. And then the overall outcome of your reading, Gemini, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This normally means there's some kind of event or development, but perhaps something that you expected is not happening. Maybe this extraordinary effort, or something that you really were fighting for or working on, it's not happening just yet. Not in the month of November, at least. There is a sense of stagnation coming in from this. But I say this as more as a status quo, like you're plateauing, you're staying put, because you have to sort out your current situation. There is no growth or more growth possible from this level just yet, until you sort out or take care of things currently. So, and with the Ace of Cups here, the behind the scenes, or the energy that is coming your way, something that is out of your control. This is a beautiful new beginning, and it should bring joy and happiness and prosperity, abundance. This is great for healing. It's very fertile energy. So yeah, Gemini, so this is what I see for you for the month of November. So definitely